no blue food. Well, you know, nice of you to show up like this. We were worried you could have been lying bleeding in a ditch. You know, right? Well, that was you. Oh. You got quite away with words.
I don't know.
This is like, that's where I live. That's Canada.
Yes.
I flew 3,000 miles to get away from Canada, and I get off the thing. It's like first sign I see.
The one place you can go south and end up in Canada.
Bridge to the Canada-U.S. border. It's just like, where's Canada? You can't miss it. Take the bridge in Canada. They're so flat. My part of Canada is all like hills and mountains and ocean. Here it's just. Which makes that sound. All right, it's time to close the doors and pump in the gas. I think. So you will all be so relaxed you won't even know what to do. You will forget about the fact that when you leave, all of your money will be gone. You might have strange handprints on your body. I'm just saying. Does this work?
Yeah. Hopefully. Uh-oh.
See, now I'm relaxed. You guys are so awesome for being here. Nobody knows about it. I was like, you're gonna, why did you? I didn't know. Anyway, that was my sentence for the day. Hi everyone, my name is Scott and I'm, oh wait.
Hi Scott.
We're on meeting. Yeah, sorry. When I get drunk before A meetings, it really messes me up.
You're so pretty.
I miss Minecraft so much. So much. How come you don't have a diamond sword? You're like, why would you go with iron? This truly is my addiction these days. My name is Scott. And with the grace of God, it has been 3 days now since I have played Minecraft. Engineering nerd is suffering very badly right now. I was in the middle of building a construct to give you automated instant cooked steaks and pork chops. Using lava and redstone. It's the most evil game in the world. I saw that, somebody showed it to me, I'm like, what, was this designed in 1983? Like, what is this? This is dumb. 36 hours later, I'm like, utilizing the principles of hydrodynamics, I can build a damage system using sticky pistons that will power myself. Good God. I'm such a nerd. It's so embarrassing. How y'all doing?
Good.
It'd be better if there were hockey.
Security, we have a situation in Delaware. Roger that, yeah. Black t-shirt, white writing. I think he can hear me.
What do you want to talk about, people?
Beast Wars! Yes!
Yes, Beast Wars!
Piccolo!
Pick it. Sorry, none of these things are ringing a bell.
Aww.
Chief Thunderhoof.
Oh.
Battletoads?
Then say Koga.
No, I'm sorry, I don't know these names.
Koga.
Bat dog.
There's always the one, you know, that pulls on the obscure show. Because I've done, I figure, in my career, well over 10,000 episodes of various cartoons. And most people know me for certain ones. And then there's always somebody who just, you know, pops something. It's like, here you are in Conan Adventure back in 1991. I have a complete set of stuff. Lucky O'Hare's still going to get followed. Anyway, I'm in Detroit, and that's sugar drinks.
Red flavor. Vitamin enhanced performance flavor.
And because they care enough to give the very best, the 99-cent Gennaro brand. Well, it's kiwi strawberry, which is practically, you know, the flavors from where I come from, which is considerably warmer than it is out here. I'm going to try this, and this is going to be dumb, because hang on. Is it, are we in the back?
Last convention they did in Tampa, that was what the sound system kept doing to make it whole.
Well, we're better than them.
There's an hour-long video of me fighting with the microphone.
It's really not exciting. I have nothing prepared because I'm Canadian. Who the hell is phoning me? My credit card company. Yeah. I can't talk to you, I'm in Detroit.
That's why they're calling you.
Yeah. We got a charge on your credit card for a 1-900 number call from Michigan. Never mind. Welcome to my little ADD world, and you're all so shiny. Well, hi, come on in. Well, come on in now. Bring your friends, come on in. I was wondering when you can show up. I thought, sorry, I did not say that word. This is the drunken over 18 panel, right?
Why not? Why not? Now.
All right, somebody bring me some booze, for God's sake. So if you all have questions, I will hopefully be able to provide you with answers. If not, we're just going to stare at each other, and it's going to get really uncomfortable, really quickly. Oh, these guys are just reading. We're just waiting for the next panel. Does that guy look like Brett Michaels or what?
No, he looks like you.
Thank you. My very first experience at YoumaCon, flew in at like 2 o'clock in the morning this morning, fly, drive, sign Canada this way. Get into the convention center. I was like, wow, I wonder if anybody knows me. There's people. Door opens up in the elevator. Guy gets up and goes, oh my God. And I'm like, oh. He's like, okay, you're looking from that show, with the animal, the hunter, the TV show, like, what? I don't know what you're not thinking like Dog the Bounty Hunter. No, you're the other guy, the guy, with they catch the raccoons, and I'm like, Billy the Exterminator? He's like, sorry, I didn't say that word, So that was my welcome to you. And I'm sure he's still convinced at this point. I can't have Billy the Exterminator call, it was awesome. I was wearing my black hat at the time, so. Better than my usual, like, are you Ted Nugent? What? Are you Shawn White? What? Brett McNeil? Who? Kid Rock? Get that one. I got one really weird one a while ago, and I'll remember it later on. So, does anyone have any questions? Thank you very much for coming. You guys have been awesome. Best panel ever. Yes?
What was your favorite voice actor?
What's my favorite voice actor?
No, what was your favorite role that you've done as a voice actor?
Oh, God.
Come on.
You know what? I can't say that I have a favorite. I've done a lot of cool stuff. Like I said, a lot of stuff that you guys know. There's a lot of stuff that you guys probably don't know. I'm really proud of Beast Wars still, which I just realized looking at that box, it's been 15 freaking years.
Christ made you happy in his whole body. Inside farming.
Blah, 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 yeah. I'm in the Hall of Fame twice, which I thought was cool. So, those were fun. Duo was a gas to play just because he was such a cool character. We're back doing Kai again now. So, it's weird. It was like, dude, I spent 10 years on that show. And now we're doing it again. But we're taking out all of the, the 6-month fights in the sky where people punch each other impossibly fast. The worst. How long is this going? About 18 hours. Awesome. I'm going to do some cool stuff. I don't know if anybody's ever seen, there's a sequel to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Misfit Toys.
Called the Misfit Toys. And I got to be Hermie the Elf and Yukon Cornelius on that. I'm independent. Well, not if you don't mind my being a dentist, And I'm curious about Bump. For me, that was cool, because that's a show I grew up on. I got to be Farmer Leghorn on Baby Looney Tunes. That was fun.
Oh, wow.
Because those are the shoes that you're like, whoa.
Hellblank, yeah.
There's a lot of voice actors, and there's that's the reason I got into this.
So, I don't know, I mean, I like the weird stuff. The very first anime I ever did was Project Echo. I played not one, not two, but 3 different women in that show. So I went, anime's different, right? Like, this is weird. Look, every time I swear on the mic's gonna out on me. This will be great. My brain just shut off. It doesn't happen often. And we're back. I want somebody to phone me again. I want to hear my ringtone.
What's your number?
My number is 555. 5555.
Compound call today. Operators are standing by. So, Fabe, yeah, it's really hard to say. I mean, Koga was fun. Playing Wolverine was awesome. Because that phone call is already cool. You know, it's like, hey, you booked a character on you're playing Wolverine. It's like, sweet. That's cool before you start. Wolverine's never been played correctly, though.
Really?
And I blame myself for letting that happen. Wolverine is always, you know, doesn't matter if it's Steve Bloom or me, or, you know, it's like, hey, Bob, don't make me get all Canadian on you. Wolverine is from Northern Alberta. In Canada. I've been there. People do not walk around going, hey, Bob. They're like, frickin' man, you want to frickin' go? I'll pound you right now, man. Sure, a couple of Ryan Coke and me, man. You want to give her right now, eh? That's the true angry Canadian drunk. That's the real Wolverine for all of you who are watching. Frickin' pound, you snicked, eh? Come on, frickin' go, man. You're right in the...
You should do a version of that.
I really wanted to. Stan didn't think it was that good of an idea. They keep casting Australians as Wolverine, which I find interesting. And I'm thinking I should have been the dude in the movie. Because if you want to cast an Australian, well, I'm Australian. You want to honor the fact that Wolverine's Canadian. Wolverine's short and stocky, I'm short and stocky. Roman rides a bike, I ride a bike. Plus, Hollywood, I sound just like the guy in the cartoon show. They wouldn't let me even be in the movies, which they shot in Vancouver. They went, no affiliation. I'm going, dude, I just want to be a waiter, just so somebody goes, you know what I want to be the waiter? It's Dirk Hugh Jackman, that was going to be using one No. But I'm not bitter. I swear to you, I'm not bitter.
Ask for a part in the Avengers, the next one.
I wouldn't mind being in the Avengers. I just did an episode of Psych, that was fun.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, did I say that out loud? Yeah, it was kind of a big deal. It was like their 100th episode, I think.
Really?
And it's got some, I got to work with some comedy legends in that. Scarily enough, people whose imitations I started my career doing. Like, don't do that voice around. But I do no, don't do that around. Okay. So I sound like microphones out in the background. I'd be after captain myself, but I thank you for flying with us today. Yes, all pilots have that voice. Nobody knows. I did mention the ADD thing, right?
Yes.
You're in good company.
I know, this is why I love guns. But you all are crazy. You're my people. So, are there questions? Otherwise, I'm just going to freestyle up here. Yes?
First voice acting.
My very first gig I ever got was a thing called The New Adventures of He-Man. And I went and it's just like, oh my God. One of the first auditions I had to do was like, seriously, I have to say this? They're like, yeah. I'm like, but it's like, okay. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power! Give me the one yet. So, okay, that was a long time. My very first day ever working in a studio, doing cartoons, my lifelong dream. And this was recorded at Little Mountain Sound in Vancouver, and this was in the late 80s. This is when all like the big, heavy, sort of hard pop rock albums at the time were recorded there. So like Bon Jovi, Slippery Wet, Aerosmith, AC/DC, blah, blah. I used to hang with all these guys. So the people that say that I look like Bret Michaels,
I was hanging with Brent 25 years ago. He got me. My very first day, I show up at work and I say, here's the address. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited. This is so awesome. She just go, okay. I open the door. I walk right into Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. Like, I didn't sort of go, whoop, excuse me. I went, and he's tiny. He's like, no, I'm pretty sure I got him actually somewhere calling me. Steven, where are you? I think I left him on my back. So yeah, that was where I was fortunate enough to start my little illustrious, if you will, career. And then by the time, there was no voiceover industry in Vancouver at the time. This was one of the very first things that came in. And then I was working on G.I. Joe and Transformers and all those shows back in the day, and then it just kept on going. Then anime came in, things got really weird. Now it's that, video games, cartoons, and all sorts of stuff. I play games a lot, so it's weird if I play a game that I'm voicing in.
Warhammer.
Yeah, the Warhammers. I played Dead Rising 2, actually. I don't know if you played it. It's a great game. And Brad Swale is unbelievable. That game is slapping. But I was Chef Anton. And you know, I'm sitting there going, okay, this is weird, because I'm having a really tough time killing myself because I keep trying to kill me.
This is all getting very quantum in my head.
So it's a ridiculously fun way to make a living. It's indoor work with no heavy lifting. And a lot of times we don't wear pants. Gotta like that. Free and breezy. Just saying. Christians? Oh, see, now it's starting to happen. See, now I feel this pressure. It's like, who do I choose? What do I do? I'm going to get there, everybody, so I promise. So I'm going to be that guy that points and goes, yes, you.
Have you ever been offered by Disney or wanted to do something for Disney?
I've done a lot of stuff for Disney. Like I said, this is on that list of things that, you know, I've done. Oh, God, what shows have I done for Disney? I do a lot of stuff for Warner Brothers, a lot of stuff for Disney, a lot of stuff for, although Disney could be, didn't call me to work for. God, you know what? Hopefully I will come on. I did a thing called Marioki Yummy, which was really weird, but it was that was the Disney affiliate. I mean, I haven't done their big feature stuff. I'd love to, of course, but you know, oh, excuse me, it's good stuff. I keep in these weird rumors like, dude, you know, the next Transformers movie is going to be based on Beast Wars.
Really?
Yeah.
No. There's a dude that I met him recently. Actually, I met him at the con I was at in Chesterfield, and he's the one that put up a trailer, and it's really well done. He actually did, and he's good. He's a very up-and-coming voice actor. He does all my shit like better than I do. So he cut together this really pro-looking trailer for, you know, the new Michael Bay Beast Wars, and he just took a bunch of footage from like King Kong and stuff and cut it together, and it's like, and people all be like, oh my God, are you gonna be voicing it? It's like, no, it's Hollywood. They're gonna get Justin Timberlake to be my character.
Aww.
It's Hollywood, kids. I have done voice work in some very big projects, but you'll never hear it. Because a lot of times when they want the big celebrity name on the box, they hire the big celebrity. And the big celebrity couldn't act their way out of a big bag. As far as cartoons go, it's a different art form. So a lot of times they will hire someone like me to go in and do the whole performance, and then they sit them down and go, okay, pretty Hollywood person, listen to this line 15 times and then say it just like that. That's sometimes. Pixar never does, which is why Pixar films are great, because they cast well. Sometimes they just, anyway. I'm going off on a bitter tangent. And I get angry and I turn into Seinfeld. What's the deal with that? All right, any other questions? Seinfeld ever know that I identify? Yes?
In shows where you voice multiple characters, you ever found yourself talking to yourself?
I talk to myself all the time.
Eating something's fun.
One more quick. Yeah, what are you going to do about it, that dino boo?
I'm gonna take you out the old-fashioned way.
When we were doing Beast Wars, everybody, you know, would go like, oh God, Scott's got one of his scenes. We're going to go for coffee. And I would usually record them all, you know, one pass. The great studio joke is, make sure you don't overlap. Yeah, we kind of did McNeil. I do get a little confused sometimes. Because there are shows, I did a show called Bucky O'Hare and the Toad Wars years ago. You did not watch it. Where I played like 12 characters on it. And
you know, every now and then I have to go, okay, hang on, wait. That was cool. Every time I said wait, something beeped. Wait. Thank you. But I mean, it's the more fun way to work. You know, so it's one of the reasons that prelay tends to be a little more liberating, a little more fun to do than doing animate of it. Because then you're in there by yourself and you're kind of like, you know, looking at beeps and looking at a screen. Did that, please, if I don't end up answering a question, if I go off on a tangent and never come back, just give me a little nudge and remind me.